You excited for any movies or TV shows coming up? Do you watch very much TV?
I don't watch much TV. I'm excited to see Dune.
Oh, it's so good.
You saw it?
Yep.
Have you seen the original?
Yo, I've about 1,000 times.
Alright, so you know.
Oh yeah. Like, to be honest, there's quite a few similarities and quite a few differences. You can definitely tell that they were going more with the book than the last movie.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up on that movie, and I've always heard it Harkonnen. Original writer, and then the original book, and what he thought it should have been emphasized was Harkonnen. So when I heard Harkonnen a few times, and I'm like, bitch, how do you get that wrong? And, like, kind of like how they said Ong in the last Airbender movie. I'm like, are they going to fucking change shit so that they can just be, get away with different, take? And I looked it up. Both are right. Harkonnen and Harkonnen are this. It's all about if you grew up reading it or if you grew up watching it.
Sure.
But the writer basically considered both correct.
Okay.
So I was okay with that. The casting, perfection. They could not have cast that movie better. And then the changes of, like certain things like the shielding or the sandworms and a few things like that, like just subtle changes here and there from the last one, they actually make a lot of sense. So very, very excited to see part 2. It's finally been greenlit.
Oh, so it is.
Yep.
Part 2.
Yep. Yeah, there was a lot of people were actually really scared because, it's getting shit on by a lot of people saying like, oh, this movie is so confusing. Like, why would you even bother making a part 2 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you didn't grow up on the original.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
To say that.
Yeah, if you don't understand the damn movie, then shut your filthy mouth. Mm-hmm. But you don't yell about how the movie's all messed up if you've never watched the original.
If you don't understand the context.
I could have done without Zendaya, but she's a minor character.
Sure.
She plays Chani, so I'm okay with that. The kid they got to play Paul, actually pretty good. I was skeptical at first because he seems like a very whiny kid.
Yeah.
Like, he's the whiny kid in every anime, kind of. Like, that's the vibe you get from him right away. Mm-hmm. But then it changes up pretty good. Jason Momoa does perfect as Duncan. Like, he's perfect. And they got the guy who played Orlando Bloom's dad in the Pirates movies as the Baron. Flawless. Raban being why can't I think of his name? Dave Bautista. Holy crap, is he intimidating as fuck as Raban. Like, he really is very intimidating looking. And then Josh Brolin playing Gurney. Cool. They pretty much nailed the casting on that one too. But yeah, that movie, I am very excited for part 2. I think that it might, depending on how they pull off part 2, it might eclipse the original in my mind.
That's what I was hearing. I was like, that's a bold claim.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing, is like, it would all have to be how well part 2 is. If part 2 tanks, this one's going to go the way of the... did you ever watch the one that they put on Sci-Fi Channel years ago?
I don't think so.
It wasn't bad. They took a little bit of liberties here and there, sure, but it was still pretty damn good. It's just, you have to figure out, like, are they just going for a retelling of what you saw in the 80s, or are they going for something new? I am excited / scared to see who they cast as Fade, because he's not in the movie so far. And I really was hoping to see Fade in the beginning, but yeah.
What else are you excited for?
What's that?
For movies and shows?
Yeah. The guy who played Polka Dot Man plays one of the characters in the movie, and he's awesome. Super awesome. I always loved that actor, though. I mean, that actor, he really could do no wrong in my eyes. Are you familiar with did you watch the Suicide Squad movie?
I saw the first one.
Okay, so actually, if you saw the first one, you really need to see the second one because it throws the first one right in the trash where it belonged.
That's what I've heard.
This one is so funny and so much better thought of and done properly. It makes the first one look like just shit. Yeah. How's it going, Knife? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. The casting on that is really, really good. Your favorite characters, like, I don't know, I haven't had anybody argue this. The favorite characters that you'll come across will be King Shark, Polka Dot Man, and Peacemaker. Like, every one of those will be like, oh my god, I love that guy, or I love that shark. And for Sylvester Stallone just to be a voiceover actor and be King Shark, so good. He fit perfectly.